What's up, guys? This is gonna be your guide for the 3-star dungeon, the secret pub with Sharon here. Let's get right into it. Actually, I want to check real quick. Cordelia's a buff. I've actually been working on Cordelia, so I guess I'll take her. No matter of whom I'm kicking out, though. Bye, Kane. Later, bro. Alright, if I'm taking Kane out, then I better make Vita. Almost got her to 60, I'm working on it. Actually, if she's gonna tank, I want and or not. Alright, let's get into this. I just like to do this. I'm gonna do this live this time. Normally I go and get the video, so I can actually turn sound up. Yay! Alright, so a thing to know about this first pack. It's just these monkeys. They're gonna, oh crap, I have auto on. I didn't mean to do auto. They're gonna summon additional monkeys, the ones in the middle, so you kinda just gotta go through them ASAP. You know, spread out your 3 targets. Save your really hard ultimates, though, for the next pack, because there's a little gimmick that goes on. And my tank's doing a good job there, taking most of the hits. Go ahead, I don't even have to use any of her skills. I think I'm probably gonna have to re-gear my Cordelia. I have her geared for like, you know, some HP and counter. Feel the mental gonna finish it off there. Alright, so the thing about this second wave. Immediately destroy this dude in the middle. Like with your hardest hitting ult. Don't mess around. So the mechanics are this guy, if he gets a turn, he gets really big, and then the next turn explodes and screws you up. The one on the left here, it freezes you. The higher its health is, has a higher chance. And the one on the right, he gets like a stacking attack buff the more you hit him. So I'm actually just going to go ahead and start on the middle guy. Because I don't want to give that buff out right away. See, your girl gets froze. There's Homeboy's growth spurt there. Game hits some weird angles sometimes in the view. I feel like I'm watching the Berserk anime or something. But anyway, so you just take him out and then go ahead, just hit this guy too. As hard as you can, because he's just annoying to like keep hitting him and then he freezes everybody. So just get frozen once, just wreck him. So at this point, it's kind of up to you what you want to do. And the reason I'm saying that, you can skip a bunch of turns if you're new to this dungeon, when you just have this guy up, assuming you can handle his damage. You know, just go ahead, slowly DPS him down, get your cooldowns back. You know, if your tank can get either the attack decrease off or whatever. Get the taunt. And you know, just freaking get your cooldowns back. It's not that difficult. Because you're gonna need him. You know, he's taunted, so he can't really do anything. Got his little multi-target, just hit him. And you know, just wait until you can get your, hopefully counter's not gonna go off. Get all your cooldowns back. That's all you do. At no point is this guy ever gonna get out of hand. He does have a stacking buff, but it stops at 5, I believe. Stacking attack buff, rather. Yeah. And her cooldown's back. Her cooldown's back. All you gotta do, just kill it. Simple, easy peasy. And then number 3 here. So Sharon, the thing about Sharon is, when you start off, you know, hit her hard, but don't hit her too hard. She enrages when she gets to about half. So, you know, you can just hit her kind of hard. And I'm a little bit powerful for this, so... But I'm operating under the assumption that, you know, you're newer to 3 stars. So when she does that, right, if you look at her buffs, hits back, guaranteed to counter. If you've watched my other videos, you know that when this girl counters, she has a high chance of charming you. So you do not want her charming you, so just go ahead and start focusing her ad. And, you know, Rue's gonna hit multiple people, so you can wait on that. And that move right there, if you're drunk and she hits you with that, she is gonna do some ridiculous... Oh, I forgot, Rue could probably dispel that. Well, anyway, she's gonna be doing some pretty good deeps there, so... If you're drunk, the drunk mechanic in this dungeon is basically she hits you with it. You're blinded, basically, so your accuracy goes down. And when it ticks down, I believe it's 2 turns, you're stunned at the end of it. Rue obviously really good in here. She just gets rid of that garbage instantly. So just go ahead, you know, DPS the ad down. And you know, when you're going on your burn phase, if you notice, I'm not really pumping out the deeps yet, because I'm trying to get her close to 50. 50k. And depending on, you know, RNG, maybe a multi or a counter will go off. I think if I want to go now, I think I'll wait one more cycle. You know, maybe a counter will go off, maybe a crit you're not expecting is going to go off. So I don't want to DPS her right before her turn. You know, she's focusing on her. So right before you're about to go, you should get all your mitigation buffs up. So here's the damage immunity. I'm going to go ahead and ult with Saya. And if that didn't work, she was going to do her drunk debuff. And then start doing her ult and like hammering people. But in this case it worked out because my Saya is so ridiculous. But pretty much Rue's really great in that dungeon. Obviously having a decent tank's pretty good. And you know, just take 2 really strong DPS and you should have no issues with this dungeon. You can farm her, she'll drop at a fairly good rate. And there you go, guys. So that's your what's it called? The whatever bar dungeon. With Sharon there. So anyways, guys, I'll see you again. Hopefully this helps you out. Peace.